Mel's Hole is, according to an urban legend, a bottomless pit near Ellensburg, Washington. Claims about it were first made on the radio show Coast to Coast AM by a guest calling himself Mel Waters. Later investigation revealed no such person was listed as residing in that area, and no credible evidence has been given that the hole ever existed. The legend of the bottomless hole started on February 21, 1997, when a man identifying himself as Mel Waters appeared as a guest on Coast to Coast AM with Audible. Waters claimed that he owned rural property 9 miles, 14 kilometers, west of Ellensburg in Kittitas County, Washington that contained a mysterious hole. According to Waters, the hole had an unknown depth. He claimed to have measured its depth using fishing line and a weight, although he still had not hit bottom by the time 80,000 feet, 24,000 meters, of line had been used. He also claimed that his neighbor's dead dog had been seen alive sometime after it was thrown into the hole. According to Waters, the hole's magical properties prompted U.S. federal agents to seize the land and fund his relocation to Australia. Waters made guest appearances on Bell's show in 1997, 2000, and 2002. Rebroadcasts of those appearances have helped create what has been described as a modern, rural myth. The exact location of the hole was unspecified, yet several people claim to have seen it, such as Gerald R. Osborne, who used the ceremonial name Red Elk, who described himself as an intertribal medicine man, half-breed Native American, white, and who told reporters in 2012 he visited the hole many times since 1961, and claimed the U.S. government maintained a top-secret base there where alien activity occurs. But in 2002, Osborne was unable to find the hole on an expedition of 30 people he was leading. Local news reporters who investigated the claims found no public records of anyone named Mel Waters ever residing in, or owning property in Kittitas County. According to State Department of Natural Resources geologist Jack Powell, the hole does not exist, and is geologically impossible. A hole of the depth claimed would collapse into itself under the tremendous pressure and heat from the surrounding strata, said Powell. Powell said an ordinary old mine shaft on private property was probably the inspiration for the stories, and commented that Mel's Hole had established itself as a legend based on no evidence at all. An art exhibition, Aspects of Mel's Hole, Artists Respond to a Paranormal Land event occurring in radio space, curated by LA Weekly art critic Doug Harvey, was presented at the Grand Central Arts Center in Santa Ana, California in 2008. The show featured works by 41 artists and collectives, many created specifically for the exhibition, including works by Albert Queller, Charles Schneider, Marnie Weber, Jim Shaw, Jeffrey Valance, George Andine, Paul Laffoley, The Firesign Theater, Gary Panter, the Center for Land Use Interpretation, James Hayward, Kathy Ward, Eric Wright, and Craig Stechik. The GCAC published a hardbound 146-page catalog in conjunction with the exhibit, containing contributions from all the artists, plus essays by Harvey, psychoanalyst Judy Spence, science author Margaret Werdheim, Hannah Miller, Brian Tucker, Christine Werdheim, Mike McGee, and the Reverend Ethan Akers.